Hey everyone, Nicole Cieslak here, your functional nutritional therapy practitioner specializing in gut health and hormones. So today we are going to be getting into how to do EFT tapping or emotional freedom technique tapping. So I'm going to be giving you a tutorial, but basically this is an amazing central nervous reset, and it helps to restore the connection between the brain and the body via the vagus nerve, which is one of the longest nerves in the body, starts at the back of the neck and goes through all of our major organs, including our digestive system, lungs, heart, the works. And so we can get dysregulated in this area for a variety of reasons. Usually stress is one, chronic hidden infections, heavy metals, environmental toxins, diet, so many things, right? And I think stress is probably the one we can most relate to right now, but this really helps you get out of the mind into the body, and you use certain meridian points throughout the body that Chinese medicine has recognized for years and utilizes in things like acupuncture. And so by tapping, you're literally tapping on these meridian points, and by doing that, you are stimulating them, and you're also reinforcing positive messages and emotions that can help retrain the brain to get out of negative thought patterns and into more positive ones. So anytime we're dealing with emotional trauma, stress, and even physical things like anxiety, numbness, tingling, tension in the body, this is just an amazing way to drop right into what we call the parasympathetic state, which is a rest and digest state, which is what we need to be in order to do our healing. So you cannot heal when you're in a fight or flight state, and so it's very, very important that we get into that parasympathetic state. So let's dive into the tutorial. So you want to just make sure that you're in a place of Zen, whether that's in your bedroom or on your couch, somewhere where it's quiet and peaceful and you can find some alone time and really get centered and grounded. I prefer to sit on a yoga block or just on the floor with my legs crossed under me, but whatever works for you as long as you're comfortable. And you want to start by just taking a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Get your mind centered and focused. And so we'll start by just tapping on the outer side of the hand here with kind of like a karate chop. So you'll just do this a couple of times. And then once you feel, good, you'll move on. So we'll work from the head down. And so the first place you want to tap is the center of your head right here. So you'll tap here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through all the tapping points, and then I'm going to talk through what you're going to be saying or thinking throughout this. So you'll tap here, and then you'll tap on the inner eyebrows, and then you'll tap on the outer eyebrows. Then you'll tap here just on the cheekbones. You'll tap above the lip. You'll tap here and the chin. And then you can do this one two ways. You can either do this, or I love using my full hand. I get this vibration. It's just very relaxing. And then you'll go under the armpits, kind of for ladies where your bra might be. Just tap there. And then you'll repeat that. So when you're going through this, what I like to do this 2 to 3 times through. First time, I will just acknowledge what is going on with my state of mind and my body. What am I most worried about? So for me in my personal healing journey, parasites have been a huge issue, and insomnia has been another one too. So I get a lot of anxiety around those things. So I'm just gonna start with a very generic, set of mantras that you can adapt to your own specific healing. So for me, I'm gonna start out by saying, I know I'm really stressed out right now about parasites and about my inability to sleep, but I choose to love and accept my body no matter what. Even though I'm feeling less than my best and I'm feeling a little bit more stressed than normal, I choose to love and accept my body no matter what. I I know I'm feeling very stressed and anxious about my health, but I'm doing everything I can to get myself back on track. I know that I can't be perfect all the time, even though I want to be, so I just need to trust in the process and trust my body. Even though I'm feeling very stressed and anxious about my health, I know that I'm doing everything I can to help my body heal. I'm not going to let these emotions of stress and anxiety prevent my body from doing the healing it needs to do. I love and accept my body no matter what, even if it is working against me right now. I know that healing is a process, and I must trust in the process and trust in my body. So you do that a couple times through. On the first time through, you can just sort of lay it all out. Say everything that is stressing you out if you want, and then go back for a second and third time and replace those negatives with the positives. It's totally up to you on how you do it, but what you want to do is just pick a couple of phrases that acknowledge the negative emotion. So I'm feeling stressed and anxious, and then add a but or and to it that is a positive. So, but I am doing everything I can to support my body, or I am feeling stressed and anxious, and that's okay. I'm allowing myself to feel these emotions and move on. So very, very simple. And I like to do this in the morning when I wake up, and also in the evening before bed. I really love doing it in the evenings before bed. It helps me get centered and calm. I sleep better, and I'm just in a more better headspace. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. Be sure to subscribe, ring the bell for updates, leave comments below if you love this video, if you've tried tapping, if you love tapping yourself. I want to hear from you. I want to interact with you. And of course, if there's a topic you want to hear from me, let me know. All right, I will see you in the next video, and stay healthy.